Hello, everybody. How are we? Welcome. Happy Saturday, one and all. We've got Pulp blasting out through our speakers, into our ears. Unbeaten stream incoming, says Pino. We'll have a bit of that. Could you imagine a bit of that, Pino? I mean, we suggested that last night, and we lost our first game, so that didn't go too well. Last night was 1-4, drew 3, lost 3. I think it was 1-4, drew 4, lost 3. Yeah, we're 6th by my mathematics. We're 6th in National League North. So 8 seasons in. I mean, we're only 10 points off the title. You know, we are only 9 points off 12th. So, do you know what I mean? It's possible we could go back to 12th. Let's wait and see, shall we? Let's see what happens. Bonjour, Nails on Wheels on YouTube land. Hope you're good. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's see what we've got tonight, because we've got nothing else to do, have we, really? So we might as well do it. All right, let's get it done. Here we are. Welcome. Evening, Chris. How are you, my friend? Jason's in. Luffy's here. El Diego's in. Pino's in. As you said, Tim, have we won the league yet? I mean, yeah, sure. Why not, Tim? Absolutely. Rougeau's here. 33. This is unexpected. Unbeaten on my save tonight after going winless last night. So maybe it's a good day for tactics. That's a reference to last night when Llama had posted out that, you know, the update has nerfed another one of his tactics, and I was like, I'm sure it won't do the same to us as well. And yeah, it did. It did. Chuny, did we turn the computer off? We did, yeah, we did. So 12th might be back on. Maybe there's not going to be a playoff run after all. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? We're already out of the FA Cup, by the way, so we don't have that distraction that we had last year to affect our league campaign. So now there's no excuses, which is also going to be a problem at the end of the season when we have no excuses, no one else to blame other than our own incompetence. We have managed to get ourselves a Gibraltar. Don't know if you were in the stream yesterday or not. We've signed a Gibraltar. Aaron Gomez, formerly of Sunderland. 5 caps for Gibraltar. Here he is. Let's see what happens. He's in. We've had a bit of him. He turned up last night. He's quick. He's agile. That's his chant, by the way. He's quick. He's agile. He's got 7 for strength. Aaron Gomez. Llama's in the house. Welcome, Llama. How are you, my friend? Pleasure to see you. El Rapido. He is rapid, isn't he? 15 for acceleration, 15 for pace, 15 for determination as well. Teamwork's in there. Bit of dribbling, bit of crossing. Maybe, just maybe. JM Thoughts is here. Hello, JM. Pleasure to see you as well. Hope you're good. For perspective, that Gomez would easily be the best Forest Green Rovers save. I need to give you this save, don't I? We mentioned that last night. Chris, that you should have a go at this one. Also, as well, Mike's flight. We booked him onto a plane last night. He did realise that we gave him number 17, and it was picked up very quickly that he was almost MF17 rather than MH17. So that was the joke. That was the level that we had last night to work around. So he's coming on loan from Wigan. Excuse me. So he's in there because we needed some extra players out wide. Othello Jallo, Sierra Leonean. I mean, he's only really made some appearances at the minute. We have been told to start playing him, so we may have to get him in there. Get him some more minutes pretty quickly. Otherwise, Hull will probably whip him away from us, then we're stuck without him. So we're going to have to do that. What else has happened? We benched Braden Graham at one point last night. put him on the bench. Went with Coulson up top because Graham was missing a couple of chances. So we did that. In fact, I'm tempted actually to start Jallo against who we got now. We've got, I've just seen it, literally just seen it. Oxford City, then Southport. Where are Oxford City? Oxford City, 23rd. All right, should we start the big lad? Start him up top, right? Let's go for that. Coulson's there. Gomez is there. Gomez prefers playing on the left, but we are going to play him on the right because he's right-footed. We're going to lose Eric Tikalemba as well. He's already gone and transferred off to Agles du Congo on the 1st of January. He's on a no contract, but he's playing really well, which is really, really annoying. And he's ended up having to play as a winger. So we've lost him now already. Aaron Reid is getting a bit upset that he's not getting a game. We might have to get rid of him as well because he's not really good enough, I suppose. Let's try and ship him out. We also need Corey Thomas to go as well. He's still not arranged himself a transfer. What else has been happening? Not a lot, really. It's sort of been the same old, same old. We're going with this possession style approach now. As we've been led to believe that we are favourites this season in our matches. And I'm not sure if it's really playing out as we would like. Douglas is doing okay. Don't know whether to sort of like risk popping Ablett. In fact, you know what? Let's do it. Let's pop Ablett in there rather than Douglas for today. Because I'm wondering whether or not 2 right-footed centre backs is a bit of a concern. Or not. Look at me having to think of bloody actual football things. That's not what we're here for, is it? But how's everyone's Saturday's been, by the way? How are we? Jem, it's a pleasure to see you, as always, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Hope life is treating you good. I'm sure it is. Evening YouTube as well, by the way. Pino says Tony Guardiola. Oh, Jesus. I'm not sure about that. I mean, I'll absolutely get a whole bunch of medics to dose my players up and, you know, lose all medical records. Othello Jallo, the big lad, strikes. That's his first goal in white and black. And it's Bindley into Coulson. Bindley up over the top. Jallo's away. How's the defender lost him? He's 6'7". Rufus Nazedo. Welcome in, my friend. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. Welcome to the team. Lama says, good Saturday for me. Great result for Birmingham today. We don't play till tomorrow, so we didn't lose. Yeah, that's... Oh, I remember those days. Those days of being like, it's a cracking result. We haven't played. I mean, we've got Sunderland have got Tottenham tomorrow, so... Oh. I'm now not confident with the whole, you know, new manager thing at Tottenham, which I know they're used to now, but... So, yeah. But I'm going as well, so... So I've got that to deal with as well. Just let them go all the way down and score. As an equaliser, why not? Why not? Not nervous at all. I reckon you'll be fine, Chris. I reckon you'll be fine. Are we dragging any of Team Jameson along? We're not, unfortunately, no. So basically what's happened is one of my mates, Lama, is a season ticket holder and his son has a ticket next to him and he can't make it. So the season ticket is going spare. So I've I've been invited along to pick up the ticket and go. So I dutifully have accepted. In fact, what was interesting though, I don't know if I said this to you last week. I don't have to dress as an 11-year-old. I don't have to, Llama, but I will. It's just one of those things I do on a Sunday afternoon. Just dress as an 11-year-old. Kids still like skateboards and lollipops, right? We took Elders Jameson to just like the ACD guitar. Yeah, I'm going to my school uniform. Thunder. That's what I'm gonna do. So we took Elders Jameson to York last week, and he enjoyed it. He loved it. And I actually mentioned on the way back out, I did say to him, if you wanted to go again, he says, "Oh yeah, I might go again." I said, what you could do? I said, there's a thing called there's a thing called a season ticket where you get to go like all the time. You get to have like your seat in the ground every single week. And he said, "Ooh, okay." So he was a bit tempted until I asked him again, and he went, "Actually, no." Right, we've been skinned twice at right back, so Billington's probably going to have to come off, I reckon. Right, can I just shout at Billington? Oh, Bindley, come on, get your head on target, mate. This is worrying. This is 27 minutes in. It's 2-2 already, and Oxford are second bottom in the league. We've got the anthems on tonight. It's Saturday Night Llama. We need to get... It's a full-on indie disco, isn't it? Halifax's finest. Good people. When you hear like recordings and that, and then remove all of the music and you just hear like the pure vocal track. I'd love to hear the pure vocal track of Danny McNamara, just to hear just how out of tune it is on any of Embrace's songs, because that boy couldn't sing. Bit of confidence if we've got Bergvall playing. Well, hopefully, Chris, he's not. Hopefully. He's hapless live. That was 25 years ago. They're back, I think. I'm sure I saw recently that they're going to do it was today, I think it was, I saw it. They're doing a show, and I was like, I might go to that, just to see just how shit they are live. Yeah, as you say, Lama, they weren't that great years ago, but they had a couple of tunes were bangers. So if they had a singer, they'd have been all right. Like, it sounds like he doesn't even want to be there singing. In fact, here's the thing. Imagine if the singer from Ash was in Embrace. That would make it ever so slightly better. That's saying something, isn't it? Oasis had two crap singers, didn't hold them back. Yeah, but the thing is, the difference being, they tried. And they made it sound like they wanted to be there. Oh, Jallo with a hat-trick. The Shakespearean forward. Is it Shakespeare for Othello? Probably. You last saw Embrace 3 years ago, confirmed that Danny is still terrible. I wonder if he's getting worse. Like, imagine if he's worse now than he was back then. Like, all you good people, listen to me. Like, I imagine that he goes into karaoke, so people go like, "Don't give up your day job, mate." And he's like, "My day job is singing in a band." Like, really? Like, he could go on the what is it, on The Voice or the Masked Singer, and nobody would know. Nobody would know. Liam was terrible before they split in 2009. He was going off a bit, wasn't he? Just a bloke from Caring. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Is that a bus driver singing? I must admit, though, and Llama will back me up on this, and Llama's a bit of a... Llama likes to give Oasis a little bit, but Liam was class on the last tour. Back to his snarling best. He sounded class. Gomez, oh... Gone across the goalkeeper. Coulson. Actually, do you know what? Put Lauren Laverne from Kinnicky in Embrace. It's already a better band, isn't it? There's Lewis Billington. He was shit in the first half. Gets his goal. Totally forgot Laverne was a singer. Well, she was a star. Oh, it's Pearl's a singer. Yeah, Llama was talking last night about whether I was in a band or not. We recorded our demo in the same studio that Kinnicky recorded their first album in. They had infinitely more success than we did. Oh, it's a penalty. And the Lighthouse Family, actually. I think they recorded a single in there as well. First album, only album. I mean, yeah. Oh, Ablett's took a penalty. What on earth is Ablett doing taking a penalty? Oh, now we're talking. Bit of Depeche Mode. Oh, I'm impressing myself now with the playlist. I'm like, okay, here we go. As I assume this will come up a few times today, let's discuss Arsenal. I think it's quite telling, Chris, that Dan isn't in tonight. Arsenal, as I predicted weeks ago, are going to bottle it, aren't they? They're not going to win any of it. I called it weeks ago. Arsenal will win nothing this season. Called after the City game. I think I called it about Christmas. I was like, it ain't. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Also, as well, all this little tin pot thing of like playing videos of TikToks, you know, in their training ground and like pumping in Anfield noise and that. They deserve to be relegated for it. I'm sorry. It must be from a Tottenham perspective, Chris. It must be the only thing to hang on to at the minute for this season. Going at least Arsenal have fucked up as well. Oh, Dan is here. Sorry, Dan. Dan is here. Oh, over the top. Oh, how have they missed that? Ryan Harding in on the Prime. Appreciate you, Ryan. Thank you for the support. Ryan says, I've always thought that one of the best indie Britpop singers was Brett Anderson. from Suede. Yes, I'll agree 100% with that. 100%. And or Brian Molko from Placebo. Both still have it after all these years. Placebo, I was never massively sold on Placebo, I must admit. Like, I was like, okay, I get it, but I also didn't get it, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I never fully got Placebo. Maybe some would say maybe you just felt you did. But yeah, Brett Anderson, absolutely Suede were mint. I'm adamant when I play loud noise in training as the first sign of a manager cracking under pressure, isn't it? 33, isn't it? Alexander saw them in Blackburn. Amazing. Deaf for Days. Deaf for Days is a decent band name, isn't it? TJ has been cracking under pressure for 8 years. Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, thing is, though, I know I'm a bottle job, right? If Arsenal don't win anywhere, there has to be a question on, is Arteta the man to do this? They have an awesome squad just trying to play like George Graham did in 1991. He's not the man, is he? He's not the man. I'm going to start banning. Daniel Frahorsens, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Hang on, right? What the hell's gone on here? So, great. So, Jallo nets himself a hat trick, then goes on the lash, and forgets to turn up a training. We love this guy. This is the guy for us. Yeah. Let's get him in. Mate, you scored a hat trick against Oxford City. Oh, I'm not. What the hell's got it? He's just been auto-fined. Can't be a bottle job if you never had the bottle to start with. Loopholes. Loophole FC, that's what I'm going to be. I think I love Jallo the most. I scored a hat trick on training. Yeah, exactly. Like, he shouldn't have to train ever again. He should be allowed to do whatever he wants. I want to say Jallo scored a hat trick, then punched the kit man, and I'd be like, it's the kit man's fault for being in the way. I think Placebo verged more on gothic rock. TJ did an excellent cover of Running Up That Hill. I have heard that. I have heard that. That is a good track. But then again, we're saying they're gothic rock. I mean, Depeche Mode, do they just about hit into that bracket, or are they more gothic dance? I don't know. Where would you put Depeche Mode? They're a bit gothy, aren't they? Turns out training with a 6-pack of Stella heckles all the other players. Yeah, where the fuck were you lot yesterday? Scored a hat trick, punched the ball boy, offer him a new contract. Honestly, we've already built him the statue. Like, what do you reckon? Do you like that? Oh, South Shields have sacked their manager. We've not been sacked yet, though. Yet. Depeche Mode and musical Zlatan. They are whatever they say they are. Yes. Yes. That's it. Timmy G's asking the questions everyone wants to know. Timmy, not been around for a while. Not got the new FM. Is it worth it? I don't know, Timmy. I don't know. If you can afford to buy it, then get it and try it. Like, it's 40% off at the minute, so give it a go. If you don't like it, at least you only paid half of the price, really. I personally can't tell you what you like and what you don't like, and what is worth it and not worth it. So I think that's my professional opinion right now, and I think this has been for a while. Going, it's up to you if you think it's good enough or not. Ethan Nwaneri has won the world's golden ball. Is that that's not the Ballon d'Or, is it? It can't be the Ballon d'Or because Saka's won it. It is the Ballon d'Or. Ethan Nwaneri. The golden ball, not the golden boy, no. Depeche Mode covered lots of different genres from industrial to goth rock in their later career. They did, yeah. They had quite a bit, didn't they? I love that. Despite the fact he didn't turn up at training, Jallo has an 8.9 in training. What an enigma this boy is. Or an 8.1, sorry. Just, Jallo, did you turn up at training? Nah, 8.1. Give me an 8.1. He sent a ringer. He sent a ringer in to be like, will you go and do my training for me while I go and nurse this hangover? He's big brain thinking, isn't he? Okay, we're back down to 7th. We're playing Southport. We've got a game in hand as well over Curzon, Telford, Kettering, Macclesfield and Rochdale, actually. So we're going to stay 7th, presumably. What are the nightclubs like in Darlow? Rough. Rough llama, I think is the is the only words we can describe. Do my training while I beat a chimpanzee to death. It's probably about right, actually, yeah. Sounds like a night out in Darlow. Let's do same again, shall we? Training ratings are weird. Why do they need ratings for training? I think no legs. It's so that people can go, you trained well done. And it's a way of sort of like understanding and identifying that. And then some people who gamify the game will go and praise everyone who does training. They go, well done for your training, well done for training. And then it's like morale manager, which of course we all know is a thing. I don't do morale manager because I'm not one for praising people. Do you know what I mean? Because that's, I didn't get where I am today by being praised, right? So just putting it out there. Yeah. T-Maz, how are you, my friend? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Here's Onyeka down the line. That's us conceding the goal. Excellent. My director of football is trying to sign me a 5'5" centre-back. I think he needs a new job. There's a reason you've not been praised, TJ. I know. Tell my parents. I praise my players when they've had a good match in the post-match team talk. Don't bother with anything other than that. I'm the same. I don't praise them on the pitch either. They're not getting that. I turn a bit Roy Keane going, that's your job. Gomez. Billington. Coulson at the back post. No Legs says, I've seen a few Darlow fans complain about the quality of their pitch lately. That's why you've not been pissing the football pyramid yet. I think so, at least. That might be it. That must be it. Yeah, I think it's probably it. There's an issue with the pitch. Right, someone write that down. That's a reasonable excuse for me to use. Obviously, the fact we are playing away to Southport, that excuse doesn't technically fly, but we can go with it. 2 Timmy G's. There's only 2 Timmy G's. 2 Timmy G's. Or the phone Darlow actually have a pitch. I mean, there's certainly some fenced off grass. Oh, good ball. Jallo. He's got to score there, hasn't he? I think Jallo's having a bit of a delayed hangover now. Southport pushing players further forward, right? Okay. Binley, Jallo, Gomez. Go on, Gomez. Go for goal. Jallo drinks to his hangovers. Yeah, he does. Jallo has a tactical chunder on the sidelines. So, do you know what? I'll have it on bongo. That'll sort me out. So, where have you got that from? Well, corner shot. Jallo calmly says, hair of the dog lad, and chugs a strongbow. Yeah. Has a couple of Marlboro Reds and then gets on with it. Hair of the Jallo. Yes, Tim. Yes. What's Billington done there? Coulson giving away a proper tactical foul there. Director of Football Wise, the team I support's Director of Football stole a penguin during his time as a player. Hang on, what? What's gone on there, Ryan? There's Coulson with the goal. Who asked last night, have you ever seen a free kick scored? There's one. Ryan, we need more context on this penguin theft. Up to 5th. He didn't fuck it, did he? Do you know what? If he did, then you know what? You could almost forgive him. If you had a penguin, you might consider it. You might. Why would you fuck one of these? Put that penguin down. I probably would. I'd be looking at it. It's like, how does it even work? You know. Did I tell you Mrs. J wasn't convinced about the penguins in Edinburgh Zoo? I have told this story. I'm sure I have. Edinburgh Zoo, you know, they do the penguin march. Yeah. So we went there, and Mrs. J thought the penguins weren't real because they were too well behaved. She thought they were robots. I was like, okay, there we go. I was like, no, Mrs. J, that's literally what they're bred for, bred in captivity to do that. So there you go. Mrs. J has a law degree. Just in case anyone's curious about Mrs. J's IQ. His name is Lutz Pfannenstiel. Where is he? Lutz, Lionel Hutz. Coulson. Or Pender over the top. The Aberdeen. Is that what it is? The Aberdeen Director of Football fucks penguins. Is that a thing? Is that a chant? Yo, DOF fucks penguins. Like, Aberdeen penguin shaggers. Like, that's not. Is that? I find it bizarre that that's a thing. But then again, nothing should really surprise you in sport, should it? Welcome in new people, by the way. This is what we do. We talk about, we talk about music. We talk about, directors of football trying to, have relations with penguins. There will be an occasional bit of football manager chat, but not much. If we have got football manager chat, it's by accident, really. We're not trying to do that sort of stuff. If anything, that just slows us down. Like, what team are we? Asks Kev Phillips, Super Kevin Phillips. What league are we in? Stuck in season 9 with Rugby Town in League 1. Stuck in League 1. Stuck in League 1 with Rugby Town. I don't know a lot about football, but Rugby Town aren't in League 1. Like, we are stuck in the National League North 8 seasons in with Darlington. Stuck in League 1. This is like Liverpool, like, oh, we're having a shit season, we're not in the Champions League. It's the worst season ever. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's a great header. We've done the hard bit. We've blocked him out there. Ablett just lets him run. Oh, man. Convinced wing player's broken. Right? Wing player's the thing now, is it? Right, okay. That's what we're doing now. Could 8 years of negativity be undone in just one? Darlow get promoted, stick around 3 nights a week from 9 p.m. We said last night, Tim, that if somehow we get promoted, honestly, the party we'll have on stream will be unrivaled. You all know it as well. You'll all be just as excited as I will be if we get promoted. There'll be trifles galore. I'm sure we've had that much success with the football side anyways. I always thought they were more of a rugby town. Literally, it's in the name, innit? I'm taking the day off work if you get promoted. Do you know what? So am I. I'm going to Darlington for the day. If we get promoted, should we all meet up in Darlington just to celebrate outside the stadium? I think we could do an actual meet-up, I reckon. Shallo's going to be on a mad one. Ryan says, when he first came in as a DOF, this is the Penguin fucker, by the way, he got a lot of stick for sitting in the dugout as it had never been done before in Scottish football. And he went, do you know what? If I'm going to get flack for that, then do you know what? I might as well go nonce Penguin. Yeah? If you lot can't handle me sat in the dugout, is that Marilyn Monroe quote, innit? If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. If you can't handle me sat in a dugout, you don't deserve me bumming a penguin. Or something, I don't know. Like, I'm sure that'll get clipped and end up doing the rounds on social media somewhere and without any context. What stadium did Darlow play in now? I remember the huge one they used to play in with only one stand. And they're basically playing a field now with a fence around it now. If TJ isn't in the corner of the screen, puking up all that trifle, and Mrs. G holding his hair back after the promotion party, we haven't done it right. Kevin Phillips is on to his third season in League One. Squad's got progressively worse each season because of the clauses they couldn't get rid of. The club's now 800 grand in debt, as the monthly revenue can't keep up with the expenditure, despite my highest payer being paid 1.2 thousand. Sponsorship was 25 grand. Feel I'm going to go backwards. I mean, do I say we're not losing that much money? That's the only argument I've got here. Slightly above your net spend, you'll never sing that. Yeah, sort of where we're at with that one. That'll do. I mean, it's not true because our net spend's pretty bad, to be honest. We're living off a fourth round FA Cup appearance last year. Well, we've got 46 games in it. .46 matches. We have 16 already. We're expected to be fourth. Eight wins, 6 draws, 2 defeats though. 15 goals conceded. We're going up. We're going up. Okay, there's League One money. Oh, looks like we've got Gateshead next. Big derby game coming up. We haven't even got any of the big National League money yet. Never mind League One money. We've not even been in the job market. We've not even been in the job screen for a stream and a bit now. That's how well we're doing. Or how focused I am on my job right now. I'm on the train, says Tim. Really hungry, could do with some floor chocolate round about now. Yeah. Floor chocolate, brought to us by our proud sponsors at, what was it? Whoever it was, Bar and Grill. Come for the Japanese food, stay for the Panama barbecue. Oh, I should say, I had sushi today and didn't even watch non-league football. Just putting that out for you. Shallow again. Another big performance in training. Jallo's got another international call-up, so gonna have to do without him for a little bit. Put Douglas back in instead of Ablett. Gomez on a 7-2 at the minute. Binley's not having a great time, is he, in centre midfield? Gilligan's not really doing that great in terms of kicking people. We could move Douglas up into midfield, couldn't we? And have Hughes there. Let's do that maybe. Caden Hughes at centre back. Douglas at midfield. Gilligan can replace Robinson on the bench. Yeah. And then maybe Bindley comes out. We can put Deer in there. Let's try that. Might be too many changes, but let's see. Right, here's the thing. I've never noticed on this song here. I've never noticed the little the little sort of like sort of circus keyboard organs. Sorry, it's probably the right word, isn't it? I've never noticed the instrument in the background there. Sorry, occasionally I notice little bits of music that I've never heard before. Oh, Jen and Deer, what a goal! What a goal that is! Pick this one out. Right, have a watch. Gomez just goes, right, I'll just move it out. Billington. And then Deer. Oh! Oof. What a strike. Yeah, it's like it's like an organ. Did it in the background. I think it's an ADHD thing where you can sort of like zone into like different frequencies and stuff and pick little bits out. I think I might be wrong, but up to 5th. Gateshead, who managed to stay in the division today. Right, if they're attacking, then let's go counter-attacky then. You hear in the background like a Wurlitzer. Wurlitzer. That's what it is, isn't it? Oh, yeah, Jallo. Oh, over the top. Can't put into words how good the survival was. Yeah, honestly, no legs, yeah. You were bottom for like so much, weren't you? 12 points adrift in the middle of February. 11 points clear with 2 games to be played. That's mint. That is mint. Yeah, Rob Elliott, isn't it, who's coming? He's done a cracking job. A little bit York as well. Coulson. The York win blew your mind, yeah. It's like 3 shots, 3 goals, wasn't it, pretty much? In like horrendous conditions. Billington pulls it back. Coulson tucks it into the back post. With 6 points off second. Very unorthodox lineup nullified York's game plan. Yeah, I think all the neutrals want to give want York and Rochdale to go to the wire and be decided on the last day of the season. Give Rob key to the town. That's just a Nando's and a couple of micro pubs. Yeah, he get in the late night Asda, can't he? He can park there for over 4 hours if he wants. That's the key to Gateshead. And the Sage. Yeah, he gets the Sage. Yeah. He gets what would have been Blue Bamboo. Yeah. And Sam Jacks. Gomez. Oh, cuts him back. Cuts back. Oh, he's put it wide. And there's a Hilton as well. That's such a good point. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah. Doing all right on this deal so far, isn't he? Give him unlimited breakfast at the Hilton. Yeah. Ivan Gates said no one's the key to it. Maybe they want the key to get out and then lock the door behind them. 33, so that no one ever has to go back in again. If you get the key to Gateshead, you also get felling. Or as it's called there, felon. Which, of course, is also what a lot of the people who live there are. Opender pulls it back. God's country. That's proof that God doesn't exist. And on the seventh day, God created Gateshead. He clearly did not care anymore. It's now a bad time to mention I lived in Felon for 11 years. It's always a bad time to mention you live in Felon. I'm from Washington, so I'm allowed to say this sort of stuff. Four Eyes plays FM. Nice to see the team getting stronger, but I'm about to embark on a non-league journey save with Dan's database for England. Tier 11 left it late to do this save, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Even a Benny, how are you, pal? Welcome in. Tim, the most I've attempted Gateshead is driving from Newcastle to Bolden. Not an everyday route I accept. Well, it's been done. It's been done, though, hasn't it? You live in Leam Lane. That's far better than Felon. It's a very low bar. Yeah, I mean, you're almost like, yeah, you're sort of like looking at Heworth going like, can we be classed as Heworth? This is very, very niche. Local referencing for people now, innit, cunt? Okay, it's very NE35 postcode, isn't it? It's NE35, I think it is, isn't it? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, come off it. NE10. We've gone 2-0 down, 2-0 up, 2-2. Fuck's sake. 2 goals in the 90th minute as well. One of his chefs at work is from over the river and generally has NE5 tattooed on his thigh. I'd be checking his hard drives for that. Did he want to get NES, like a Nintendo Entertainment System, tattooed on? Was that what he tried to get? Right, that was a bit of a shame. Dropping points there, that's not ideal. Where was that defense? Asks Four Eyes. No idea. If you could see it, I couldn't. They all clearly gone on holiday. Tinnell up on our big day out. Not our big day out. I'm not having this. I'm not having this. Came to see a metro stop. Yeah. All we gotta do is just keep trying to like grind out results. Because we got 31 points and then 36 points is third. Braintree. And we don't have a game in hand anymore either, so brilliant. Oh, Oh, la, man. We've got Kidderminster in the FA Trophy. Oh. That's not good, is it? We don't want that. So is part of that problem there was part of that my tactical changes possible in it. Kid-year-old news. You say that, but I am concerned though. Is it Kettering with our rivals now? It's the other K's, the special K's. Where are St Albans against us? I love the fact they've got Wilfred Bonney's kid playing up front, and by kid I mean 27-year-old man. At this point, St Albans are 12th. They've got our spot. Yeah, 5 points behind Braintree, who are playing Solihull. Kettering on 37. They're playing Curzon. Oh, great. Free kick on the edge of the box. Why don't you just tell us that we're 1-0 down? I don't even know what's gone on there. It's hit someone, it's hit everyone. Oh. You signed some mega Brazilian winger from Chester, Googled him out of interest, and it turns out to be Ronaldinho's son. Well, doesn't Ronaldinho's son play for Burnley in real life? And that tracks a bit with us because we brought a Brazilian under-21 lad in, and it was Thiago Silva's son. He'd been released. Oh, piss off! How? Unbelievable. Right, well, the playoffs are slipping, aren't they? 4 goals conceded in the last 20 minutes. Has to be uphill since your team is better. I don't know. I don't know. Why does it always have to be like this? Why? Why can't we just turn up, do reasonable, just get into the playoffs? I'm not asking to win the league, right? I'm not saying, let's walk the league. I'm saying, let's lose a couple of matches. Let's finish like 6th or something. I would prefer it not to be like this, though. This is like shocking. You know, 4 changes at half time. Right, let's. I mean, we're all having fun, right? We're all having fun. This is good. This is good. This is what we all wanted to see, wasn't it? Yeah, that's exactly what we're after. Good. Actually, let's go. Let's go wing play and see if that's going to work, shall we? We're lacking a defensive midfielder. Yeah, we know. We know. Honestly, I think sometimes they think we don't know this stuff. That we've moved players forward to try and like attack. Yeah, we're dropping out of the playoffs. Brilliant. I mean, it is only 1 point. A win would take us up to 6th. But now we're 5 behind Telford. Now we're 8 behind Braintree. Honestly, this league is like brutal. Are we writing the playoffs off again? Feels like we have to now, doesn't it? We thrown the towel in November. This is like brutal. Ugh. Shocking. I'm not 100% sure I should just be like firing through as quickly as I am. I feel like this is now sort of like, you know what, TJ, maybe take a moment, take some stock, go back through the team, really unpick everything that's wrong. Whereas I'm just like, let's just power through and hope that eventually this sorts itself out. Did that work in the previous 7 seasons? No, but there's got to be a point eventually, Llama, where it all works out, right? Eighth time's a charm, exactly. You know, insanity is just doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting expecting different results. I'm not expecting different results. I'd be really happy if we get different results, but I'm certainly not expecting. Got up Pender until last season, Kev. Yeah, he's good. He's very good. It's Darlow versus Kidderminster. Right. Question then. Is it tactic or is it Or is it players? Or is it manager? What's causing the problem here? Or is it both? Let's see if Cast can encourage us. Bernard Ferguson's wanted by Grimsby. Can't be the manager, so it must be one of the other two variables. Exactly. He played 4-3-3 with fast wingers and wing-backs crossing to the big man. So that all sounds straightforward and obvious, doesn't it? Check out Marcus Dackers. That's everyone's answer for everything, isn't it? Marcus Dackers will do it. Yeah, we've got 60. We've got a 6'7" striker, Jallo. He's got 19 jumping reach. Shut up, Marcus Dackers. Yeah. No one needs you with this stupid 18 jumping reach. Jallo's on the bench. Jallo's cup tied. He's not allowed. He's not eligible for this match, unfortunately. Or he's had too many hooch. And he's just told me he can't play. I'm not. Something about registration, Gaffer. I can't play today. Are you in the bingo? Any chance, Jallo? I'm a little bit. Yeah. Something. Terms and conditions. Blah blah blah. Right. Gotta go. Anyway, him and Graham can play together. Oh, Mackay Bernard Ferguson. That's a name on everyone's lips in this match, anyway. There is a way. We have to go 4-2-4 or maybe 4-4-2. Can we go proper 3-5-2? It's a tricky one, isn't it? Because, again, I'm trying to keep this relative defensive solidity. We're not really showing it a lot this season. Do we play two up front with one just behind? Coulson just behind? Because Coulson's not quite a left winger, is he? But then, do we lose Bernard Ferguson? Does he give us enough? You know, what do we do with the three in the middle? Do we keep them? Do we lose them? Even Roadhouse, hope you well, pal. Too many options, but also like not all great options. Well, that's the thing. Like, in a sense, it's good because it does mean we can be fluid and we can mix things up. And if we wanted to, and if I was the sort of manager that, every match was like, oh, I'll play this specific person, this specific, player to counteract their weakness, then I'm sure we'd have already been promoted by now. But I'm not that kind of manager. Like, that's just it's too much thinking for me. We looked at that lad, Henry Sandat. What a goal. What a strike that is. We had him on trial when we had the Maltese lad. How's he found the space there? Bindley's taking a knock, right? Okay. Oh, right, okay. It's Coulson. Openda. Coulson back inside. Brindley. Yeah, he just messes it up, doesn't he? Great ball through. There's Graham. One touch. Yes. Ref. Oh, it's offside. Let's get Coulson off for Mike Flight. Right here, Roadhouse says, this reminds me of a save my best friend had back at uni where he was Everton for 12 seasons. He finished between 11th and 14th every season. Yeah, no, there's no shame in that at all. No shame whatsoever. Yeah. As I put out on Twitter tonight, this is the most realistic save on Twitch. Fine, that's disallowed. There's just a moment where it's just like, oh dear. It does give me a unique selling point. I think so. Where's that numpty who claimed that real managers only played 90 minutes? Real managers don't get promoted. Oh, Graham, how have you put that wide? We don't need another cup game. We don't want it, do we? There's Henderson. There's Deer. Out to Billington. Good cross in. Oh, Mike Flight gets up. Chukwoo. Graham's put it wide again. Lama, I said we needed to sell him in the summer, didn't I? I said we had to get rid of Graham. I think we have to. Oh. He just misses too many chances. Yeah, there's just too many one-on-ones. He gets into good positions, but then he's just like, oh yeah. I think his finishing's just off. But he's a 600 quid, isn't he? So we need another striker. Maybe we just give it to Jallo. That's a nice penalty though. Let's give him that. Maybe we play Graham as a 10. Does mean we might have to go to a 4-2-3-1 though. Unless, as you say, we have him as a poacher off a big man, little man combo. Yeah, I'll go for it. Go for it, too. Don't worry. Come back and laugh at us in a few minutes. Roadhouse is a Norwich fan. Promotion is overrated. Nobody wants promotion, really. Mike Flight. Clear for landing. Or take off, whichever you prefer. Is he just like sensei bowed to him? To the goalkeeper? That's nice level of respect, I think, there. Archie Baptiste. Saved by Big Mac. Zex Hugger, in you come. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. Danny says no one wants promotion. Tell that to Spurs fans next season. Griffith, bottom corner. Cough, cough, cough. I know. Appreciate it, Zex. Zexy. Here's Openda. Cool, calm, collected. That'll do. Roadhouse, loving the podcast. Recently been struggling with FM26 myself, but love the pod. That's what it's all about, right? Yeah. You don't have to enjoy FM26, but you can enjoy the podcast, which is available every single Thursday, wherever you get your podcast from. Welcome, everyone, to the FM show. Myself, RDF Tactics, second yellow card, Cy Maggio, getting down and chewing the fat every single week. And if you enjoy that and you want more things, preferably in daftness form, then feel free to chuck us a couple of quid and come and enjoy Patreon. Early access to the public episode every single week. You get it 24 hours early and an extra episode every single week, which is usually not Football Manager related, so it's just a bit of fun. I recommend it wholeheartedly. As does Alexander, as does Danny. See this thing? See people get on board with it. They're like, yeah. That's what we like. We like the FM show. Yeah. People with exquisite tastes. Appreciate that both. And if you're in the Discord and you haven't joined Discord yet, come and join us over here. It's be quite useful for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're doing Total Extreme Wrestling. You binged watched the last 6 episodes this afternoon, Danny. I mean, that's a lot to take in. That is hardcore. well done. Well done for sticking with that. That is like, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow we're doing Total Extreme Wrestling, and we are probably launching. We'll see. We might do a little bit more database editing, but we'll try and launch Backseat Wrestling tomorrow, which is the wrestling promotion that we've started creating. So if you're a paid subscriber or Prime member, then in Discord, come and find the TX channel and TEW channel, and you can be part of the database. What's Backseat Wrestling? Backseat Wrestling is a British strong style wrestling company promotion that will hail from Sunderland. We're creating that tomorrow. You've been casually making a TW mod for the last few years. Got quite far. Have you? What have you done? What have you done with it? No legs. Because I'm going to be honest, I just downloaded the real world thing and then just started tweaking from there. Thought I'll put myself in, I'll put Llama in, put Chris in. Chris, I mentioned this last night to you, Chris, didn't I? Are we having you as a manager? I need a referee. I need someone who's going to be the referee. Or we'll just recruit a ref properly. But Denise Van Outen's going to be part of the roster. Put you wherever. That's what. Well, yeah. What's the mega Luke's wrestling promotion? I don't know actually. Is his as long as you don't book Gary Neville to interfere in the main event. I mean, I don't think we will do, will we? They'll be doing better than the real WWE. Yeah. Joey. Even way, yeah. Joey's my name apparently today. I'm gonna need Sunderland to lose tomorrow. I'm bricking it as a Spurs fan. See, we're gonna have to win though, I'm afraid. That's the thing. We need to keep ourselves above the mags. So terribly sorry. But yeah, Joey is the thing. So right. I don't like Starbucks anyway. I've fallen out of like with Starbucks. Because for years their coffee's been shit. And just so many people do it better, right? And we took the kids out today and had some food, and then they went and played on the play park thing at where we went. And Mrs. J was like, "Go and get yourself a coffee," and like her friend had gone for a coffee. I was like, "Right, I'll go get myself one." And they'd gone to Starbucks. I was like, "Right, it's just there." So fine, I'll go there. And I hate the fact that they ask you for your name. That can piss off. I don't like it. It's fake friendliness, which I don't like. Over familiarity. I'm not into that. It doesn't matter what my name is. Just go make my coffee and bring it. And then it's like, "Oh, have you got an app?" Like, no, don't need an app because I'm just here to buy coffee. You don't need any more information than that. And the problem with them asking for your name is that it's then down to them to hear it properly. Right? So they were like, "Can I take your name?" I was like, "Right, yeah, fine, whatever." Like, Tony. And what they did was they just went, "Joey, that's close enough. Joey, that'll do." And then so I'm sort of sat there and I'm like, he goes, "Oh, flat white for Joey." And I'm looking at it going, "I don't think that's mine," but no one else is picking it up. And then the guy that was behind me, he got his coffee and I was like, "Is that a flat white?" And I'm like, "Yeah, for Joey." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? Whatever." Like, because if you challenge, then it makes it look like you don't know your own name. Because they'll be like, "Well, that's the name we've written down." There'll be no moment in time where they'll go, "We misheard that, didn't we?" So it's all just a case of like, yeah, your name's wrong. It's your own fault. So Joey. And to top it off, the coffee was shit as well. Rubbish. And also, why do all the pictures in Starbucks now look like fucking Incredible Hulk's Halloween day out? Or green and purple drinks everywhere? Like, piss off. It'll happen so frequently they won't care about the name thing. And do you know what? This is the thing. Like, they don't care. They don't want to know my name. They've been told by head office to ask for my name. They don't want to have to write a name on the thing. They're not bothered. So you're right. They're just like, who fucking cares? Take the drink. Piss off. If you pick the wrong one up, we're not bothered. You know, take a green matcha jizz and get it gone. Shallow. Offside. Great. Bernard Ferguson's taking a knock. Excellent. Chukwu. Oh, good ball in. No one's there pouncing, are they? Just tell them a random piece of punctuation is the name. Open bracket, inverted comma, apostrophe. So alarm, that's a Gen Z name, innit? Rougeoy. All the love in the world, TJ. Have you ever been referred to as a grumpy old git before? Yeah. You know, in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, when Dennis kicks off about the apps, I think that's me. Just wish life was easier again. All these things that are made to make your life easier, but it's just more stuff that I don't really want. I don't need an app for buying coffee, surely. Surely not. Went on a 20-minute rant, says Llama, to Mrs. L last night about how I wish we could return to 4 TV channels. Yeah. 800 channels, nout on. Literally, nout. We've got to the point now where I'm not even sure there's anything on YouTube I want to watch. It's getting bad, isn't it? Mrs. J just refusing to watch things with it about aliens. It's like, I was watching a podcast the other day and she was like, what's this about? I was like, oh, this one's about, like science and that. And she was like, is it aliens? I was like, it is aliens. This one is about aliens, yeah. It's like, fuck's sake. She's like, is everything about aliens? I was like, not everything, but this episode is, yeah. Evening, Matt. How are you, pal? You feel exactly the same about Twitch? Yeah, agreed. Llama, when there was 4 channels, my expectations were much lower. See? Wouldn't miss Can't Cook, Won't Cook, because there was now else on at that time. And if you did miss it, you missed it. Simple as that. Or you taped it. There's just too much of everything in it. Too much of everything. And I'm aware that I'm part of the problem. Yeah. Here I am streaming. Oh, let's have another person streaming Football Manager, shall I? What was that song on the radio? I guess I'll just have to listen to the next 3 days and hope it gets played again. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. Oh, penalty. What? Oh. What a save. You try and remember lyrics, then you search. There's no song lyrics you just remembered. Well, no, because what there was, they had in the CD inlay, they had the lyrics for the songs. So you had to go and buy the CD, and then the inlay had all the lyrics in there. Yeah. It's Coulson breaking through. Go on, Coulson. What a waste. Welcome back, Tuning. Well, we're slipping back down. We're getting close to 12th again. No channel makes good comedy anymore. What's that all about? It's been mentioned. Does he want to sign? Oh, he does. Oh, he wants to have a conversation now, does he? Okay. I mean, he's maybe not massively keen, is he? Right. Do we want a goalkeeper who played at Gateshead last year? See, 13 goals in 33 matches. Is that, or is that clean sheet? Clean sheets. Let's get him on trial again. I whisper it as there's an army of people who love it, but the science geek show with a character called Sheldon in it. Where's the jokes? There isn't any. There's none. The Big Bang Theory, is it? Yeah, I don't get it either. Although it's one of them who's it's her podcast I was watching. We're cancelling the day off Darlow promo party. I mean, yeah, it's up to you. You can leave it in if you've got enough holiday. I'd just take it, Tuny. Profound Deft, welcome in. You coached at Gainsborough for an under 16s team. Well done, you. Not quite sure what the laughing emoji represents, but good. Well played. Well played. I coach an under 8s team in Yorkshire. My next opponents. I mean, unless we're playing the under 16s, then it's not my next opponents, really, is it? Gateshead off a job interview. Oh, here we go. Right. What do we do now, chat? First job interview. Why? I don't know why. I think so. They're in a bad way, right? Is this FM taking pity on you? I think so. I'm not trying to be mean, but why? Look. So what? Obviously, the reason why is because I offer stability. I offer something for Gateshead to look forward to. They could dream of 12th. Darlow are getting a little bit sick of 12th. They admire loyalty and utter consistency. Also mediocrity, yeah. I mean, it's not quite a heel turn, but it's close, isn't it? I mean, what have they got that we haven't got? Coaching badges, maybe? They've got an affiliate club with Sunderland. So they're actually affiliated with Sunderland, and we're not. We dream of 12th. We can't count to 12th. The problem is that does this mean that everything we've done so far has been pointless? They've got Babatunde Isa. We looked at him. And Jamari Lindsay we looked at as well. What do we reckon, chat? Put the coaching badge in the contract if we move. Not pointless has been building into this worst job offer. Time for our own gates, a great escape. I think they're not quite in the... They're 19th. We could actually overtake Darlington at this race. Go to the interview. It is this thing though, isn't it? It's just like literally why have we been in Darlington for 8 years? Road to the Champions League with Darlington season 98. Do you think it's a positive or negative thing you've managed to only just one team? I mean, if you move to Gateshead and don't do any better than Darlow, do you see this save continuing beyond 2 more years? If you don't get promoted with Darlow in the next 2 years, would you carry on? Do you know what, Lama? I think it's got to be the thing. At 10 years in the division, we've got to really question ourselves, haven't we? I don't know. We might have a big decision today. The best thing that could happen is you leave and Darlow get promoted. And then it's proof that it's me. I'm the problem. Straw poll of the Darlow fans would be interesting. I mean, I'm happy to put a poll in the chat. I don't know whether we're going to be even... We might not even get offered the job. But we need a fresh start as Darlow fans are happy for you to leave. Right, has that poll gone live, has it? I've dedicated more time, patience, and emotion to my job than I dare to remember. And I think most people would agree that if I've done good work there, I'm going to do that. Why have you never been to win a trophy? Fuck off, you're Gateshead. There's more football than winning trophies. Why have you never achieved promotion? Now that's a better question, isn't it? I might never have guided a team to promotion, but I hope you can look past that and understand I'd love nothing more than to make that happen here. Some of the supporters might not like the fact you're currently managing a local rival. What are your thoughts on the matter? Fans are idiots. Gates says chairman's being a dick, isn't he? It's all a bit silly and shouldn't matter in the slightest. I would hope that the supporters would overlook such trivial matters. You might be making the mistake of thinking there's a strong rivalry between the two fans. I'm of the opinion that local rivalries are overrated. Should they not have considered the rivalry before offering the interview? You'd think, wouldn't you? Yeah? I'm not naive enough to think there won't be a reaction if I was hired, but I'm prepared to take the fallout. Sounds like me, innit? We want to ensure this dressing room atmosphere is much better than it was under our previous manager. Can you assure? We can't. We can't. I can't assure you there's anything. We can have a healthy dressing room. Our previous manager didn't enjoy the best of relationship with the fans. Moving swiftly on. To my knowledge, I've not been disliked. Can I just pretend that I don't know at this point? Be like, fans love me. Fans have always loved me. I try to forge a strong bond with supporters. That'll do. I try to do it. This club has been underperforming for far too long. Hello. Welcome to me coming in and making your club underperform for longer. I'm a motivator. You have to choose the reputation answer. Yeah, I've got a reputation that sufficiently answers that question. I've got the ability and experience to make a difference. He's expressionless. Literally, he's just like, are you going to... Can we get to 12th, please? I'd make one or two small adjustments and enjoy the results. This team doesn't need a radical overhaul. It's closer than people think. One or two adjustments, or I'm a motivator. Say one or two adjustments. Are you happy working with the director of football? Yeah, sure. If hired, we'd expect you to finish mid-table. Obviously. £7,000 wage budget? I think that's less than what we're currently getting. That's much less than what we've got. Let's just agree with it now. Would like us to turn professional. If hired, I'd like the board to allow me to continue my development by taking a course towards my coaching badges. Let's say we want that, right? If you earned extra coaching badges, you'll be better equipped to be successful here. That's something we can agree to. Ooh. I would also like a new stadium, please. Tight result on the poll. Please tell me it's not 50-50. It's going to be in it. Nothing. Nobody's even bothered. Brilliant. There was supposed to be a poll. Did it not go on? Poll never came up. How bizarre. It won't let me run another one. I've done something wrong. Let's just say we're considering our options. Right. Let's try and work this one out then. Right. Talk to me about what the pros and cons are. We're not a million miles off with Darlow, are we? Really? Can we make it work? That's the thing. What are we doing wrong? Apart from not doing 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. 3 points gets us back into the playoffs. Yeah? What we're doing wrong, where to start. I mean, there is that. Yeah. Oh, the board are upset now, are they? Oh. Stay because they might Big Sam and get promoted. My view, if the dollar board come to you, this is Ian's view here. If the dollar board come to you and ask them to stay for a coaching badge, if they refuse, then is it time to go? How high are Gates in the league prediction? I mean, they are low. Gates said we're predicted 17th. And we're slipping. We're now down to 6th. The problem is if we, as Lama says, if we go and we don't do well, then what? Then we're stuck, aren't we? Jalot's pissed off again. Absent for match day? Oh, if you go, you'll be applying for the Motherwell job in 6 months. Yeah, probably. It feels like a backward step. Yeah. Oh, dear. Gateshead, Motherwell, Sunderland. I mean, the Bedford job's available in the Enterprise National. That's a step up. The Sunderland job is insecure. So I'm just saying. Dagenham and Redbridge is available. York. I mean, there is some jobs that are in just above that would be believable. Like Bedford would make sense. Dagenham and Redbridge, I don't really think that would make too much sense given the distance. Maybe Bedford wouldn't make too much sense with the distance either, possibly. Marine, Chelmsford, Boston isn't too far away. That's Lincolnshire, innit? Harrogate. Fylde is Manchester area, I think. I don't know. It's very TJ jumping to something worse. Out of the frying pan into the massive wok full of oil, isn't it? Really? Try going for one of them and see what they say. Graham's wanted by York now. Then relegation with Gateshead, Job Centre Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yeah. I tell you what, we're not going to get the York job, but let's. They're bottom of League 2, aren't they? They're not bottom of League 2. Oh, we wouldn't go from mid-table in the National League North to Division 2. There's no chance that would happen. And the same with Bedford. We're not going to. They're semi-pro, so we're not going to get much more money than we've got now. Dagenham and Redbridge. Who are Brooklyn? And these are bottom of like the National League as well. Bedford have got a logo from MS Paint. Yeah. Oh. I mean, the chat have spoken. The chat have said stay. Question then, chat. As unlikely as it would be, what if a team that were in a better position than us came in for us, or a club who were also in the playoff picture? Personally, I'm liking the Darlow story, says Yorkie, but if someone better came in, then there's some thinking to be done. Darlow aren't offering a contract or badges. If you can get either of those, I'd go. Gateshead do want to give me badges, but they don't want to give me much wage budget to work with. It's nearly it's probably more than half of what we're getting here, I think, in wage budget. And some would say we're overspending here anyway, isn't it? So yeah, we're spending a lot of money here and not really getting much from it. You have to stay together like a dysfunctional marriage for the kids. Oh, yeah. And you know what? I am the product of a broken home and well, childhood trauma. You all deserve a little bit of it, right? It's either you go now or you go in the summer. Eight years in National League North, and there's no sign that we're even going to get to the playoffs. Never mind get promoted. But as I said, that moment when we do, if we ever did, the feeling would be worth it, wouldn't it? The board have got zero ambition. Is that rubbing off on me, do you think? Am I now? Have I now got no ambition either? Go on, Archie Henderson. Tarnation says this song makes me miss playing FIFA 14. It's a cracking track, though, isn't it? They're giving you massive wage budget at Darlow. You need to show the ambition. If you go, will you bring your son with you? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. At what point through this process did you have ambition? I'll go back and watch that 3-minute stint of the stream. The ball. Oh, that's a penalty all day long. I thought we missed that. I can pinpoint the moment this save went wrong. It's when we sold Ashton Mee. Everything was going really well, and then we were like, oh, let's let Ashton Mee go. We never replaced him, did we? Realistically, what do you see yourself doing with Darlow? Are you happy challenging for the playoffs every year? We're not even doing that. Really, are we, Joel? We're not even getting towards the challenging in the playoffs anymore. I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what? The part of me is thinking that there must be a way where you move through there must be a way you move through the leagues. There must be. Surely, there must be. I don't know how you do that, though. I don't want to have to go back to 4-2-3-1. I don't want to have to do that. That's the problem. You know, if we were to say, you know, would this be like, would you see something like this happening in real life? Yeah, you'd see something like this happening in real life. What would happen in real life? Don't know, actually. It feels bizarre that we've not had a job interview in 8 years. Had we had a job interview after 4 years, would we still be at Darlow? Probably not. We might have moved by then. You know, how come it's taken 8 years worth of mediocrity for the AI to be like, how about now? Like, it's almost like the AI is going, this ain't gonna work. Like, we can give you a way out. It's not a pretty way out. I mean, we can just, because things like that happen as well. What are we doing here? The win doesn't even put us back into the playoffs. And also, as well, we can't delay the Gateshead decision till the end of the season because we're not far enough in the season. If you moved clubs, would you gegenpress? This is a big question, isn't it, Llama? Like, would I feel like I have to hit the ground running? Or do I stick to my principles of not doing anything and really struggling? And all we do is we move the disappointment a little bit further up the road. New club means Bastard Ball 27.0. Well, we would probably have to go back to Bastard Ball given the fact that that Gateshead are sat 19th. There's also a chance we don't get offered the job. Do you know what I mean? There's that as well. Like, we might not get offered the job. So there's that to consider. Bring out Murder Ball. I don't know why you're considering this. You're not far from the playoffs. I think because we all know how this ends, Kev. If I was to have to be, I know Jameson leading candidate. That suggests that there's nobody else applying, doesn't it? So, here's a question. If we stay, what do we do at the end of the season if we don't get into the playoffs? Like, do we go again? Do we go again? Is it literally just we are digging our heels in and this is where we live? So Gateshead are 19th, Dan. So there's no danger of you know, of getting the playoffs there. It doesn't look an appealing job. We'll be sacked as the board demanded a playoff position. Make another manager and call him TJ Identity. No. We could if we don't hit the playoffs. We look for something else. Maybe National League South, for example. But then are we just moving the problem somewhere else? Transfer history behind me says 0. The problem being me. I am the problem, yeah. Check out the annual expenditure for the league. Compare Darlow to Gateshead and see where they're at. All right, talk to me about what this means. So salary, I mean, we're the 5th. Gateshead are 14th. So they're spending £278,000 a year on wages. We're doing 821. We've got 4 times the wage budget of Gateshead. God, if we're finding it tough now with a wage budget of just under £1 million, how tough are we going to find it with a wage budget of under 300 grand? Need to get your snout out of the job centre and in the tactics screen. Yeah. They've not won as... They're like us, not really winning headers. Although, actually, no, we're winning more heading percentage. Ooh. I'm not sure Gates does the right job. It's flattering to be approached. Yeah. That makes sense. I wonder, and this is just for comparison's sake. Even Solihull Moors are 18th. If it was York offering us a job, if it was Boston offering us a job, then we sort of like go, oh, do you know what? Is it worth it? Is it worth the step up? If it was Harrogate, you're like, League Two, come on, let's have a go. Like, York, League Two, let's have a go. But yeah, I think to be hanging for a job that's lower down the league. Yeah, I think I need to. I think if there's an offer, and there might not be an offer, then yeah, we maybe have to decline. Cheesy football. If a player gets punched in the back of her head, is it a red card? Depends. Which player is it? And what's the circumstances? Oh, it's Dan Burn. Oh, it's fine. It's totally fine. Punch him in the back of the head. Punch him in the back of the head, then punch him in the front of the head as well. No, Dan Burn's really tall. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo getting punched. Yeah. Off the ball incident in the game today. It went to VAR, got given a yellow. I need more cheesy. If you want an opinion, I need more context, believe it or not. I mean, if the VAR said it's a yellow card, then it's a yellow, isn't it? Is it a punch? Is it an actual punch? It was Aberdeen versus Hibs. Aberdeen aren't even a real team. They're not. They've been made up. Yeah. As Lama says, I think we're similar, TJ. You don't like doing the things the easy way. True. And you get a bit weepy when things aren't going to plan. I do that. I do. I do tend to throw my arms out and chuck my toys out the pram a little bit. Would success at Gateshead mean as much as success at Darlow? No, it wouldn't. No. Wouldn't mean, would it? You know what I mean? I think we all know the answer to that one, don't we? Really, if we're being honest. There's the easy way and there's the hard way. And there's the TJ way, isn't there? Right. Drunk and disorderly's back out. Right, let's counter-attack it. We're away to Rochdale. They're second. I'm counter-attacking rather than controlling possession. Right, Rochdale go top. I think you're right. I think I've taken it as flattery, haven't I? That Gateshead are like, let's ask TJ for a job, but I don't think it's the right one, is it? If we're being honest, it's not the right move, is it? Evening, Gardy. Nice to see you, pal. Hope you're well. It's nice to be asked, but it's a bad move. Yeah. I think deep down I knew. Just needed to get it out in the air. It's interesting that they're willing to give me coaching badges though. Our board aren't. There is a question then, isn't it? You know, what do we do at the end of the season? Can we force our board to do a few badges? Oh, good challenge. Bindley down to Coulson. Go on. Even one badger would be a start. It would. And even the Blue Peter badger would be a start. You know, even if it just said, I went to Gary's birthday party, that would be a start. We don't know who Gary is, but an episode of Bodger and Badger. It's like being a fairly happy 8-year relationship. No troubles, never got attention off other women, then to be flattered by I mean, I'm not going to use the word munter, but yeah. Yeah. Someone at work started flirting and it's like, okay. You know it's not a good idea. We definitely weren't invited to Gary's birthday party. We weren't. No, none of us were. Oh, good ball. Bernard Ferguson. Oh. Imagine if we were invited to Gary's birthday, though. Would have been class, wouldn't it? I reckon if anyone asks, just say we were invited. All right, get Big Jallow on. Gomez can go on as well. Freshen things up on the wing a little bit. Oh, Pender's not having a great game, is he? A draw just about keeps us in the playoff mix, though. Even Lulu Booster, how are you, pal? Welcome in. What's the form like? It's a bit up and down, mate, if I'm honest. Oh! We've scored a goal. And it counts. And it counts. And Rochdale would have been top. Oh, look at that. Straight off the training ground that we don't even have. Gateshead have drawn with Gainsborough, so... Oh. Shit housing for the win. Turned up at the right time. You did. You've also Lily Buster missed out the massively interesting bit of news that we've been interviewed for the Gateshead job. But they are 19th. So let's sort of like ignore that bit for now, shall we? Same division as us, yeah, but they're 19th. We're currently 7th. Training ground is the manager's back garden. I live in a second floor flat, I think. In this universe. I don't think I've even got a garden. Stuart McGovern. Determined. Tall. Do we have him? Can't remember. What are we doing with Joseph Cowan? Are we going back in for him? Or... I mean, he's apparently better than Josh Mack, but he's going to want twice as much in wages. So that could be a bit tricky. We're already spending a lot of money, aren't we? Let's get you out for a loan. Get Subbuteo in the living tip. Yeah, that's about it. Subbuteo in the living room, Alexander. That's where we are. Gateshead approach, TJ. Oh yeah, now I think we've all fully agreed, haven't we? £460. I'm sorry, but I think we're getting paid more here as well, aren't we? We're on £800. Hang on, so it's like it's nearly half of our wages. Like hardly any of the wage budget. We have to say no. Car broke down in Felling and we've now decided to turn the job down. We can't. We can't. As flattering as it was, right? In fact, you know what? What we'll do, right? Here's something fun, right? All right, let's save that there as Darl, and then what I'll do is I'll pop the save file in the Discord, and anybody that wants to take over as Gateshead, and then see who can get promoted before everyone, of course, will be. Right, I'm going to reject. We need to get promoted now. Otherwise, it's otherwise there's a lot of pressure in the summer at the backstage wrestling camp. Right, Tamworth the 5th, so Gateshead got beat off Rochdale. We beat Rochdale, so do you know what? The right decision, I think. They can't even beat Rochdale, man. Gateshead are going to beat us, aren't they? We know they are. Raekwon Nelson, we need to get him in. Right, same again? Do we think? It feels like we could do same again because we, cause victories. Let's put Gomez in place of Flight. And then we need Jallo to start the next match. Otherwise, Hull are going to start getting pissy again. Despite the fact he's missed 2 matches due to, well, 1 match due to being pissed. 1 training session due to being pissed. Oh, Binley. How's that not gone in? Oh. Who's that tune? It's the Hurricane coming by the heavy. It's quite good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a wrestler's entrance. Oh, pick that one out. Mackay, Barry Ferguson giving it the John Cena's. You can't see me. What a strike. Oh, so it's up to 5th. £13 still to make up to get to Macclesfield. Yeah. I mean, we still got 4 points to make to catch up to Kettering. I mean, we've been 3rd before and we still end up 12th. So what a ball that is. Gomez having a crazy effort from out there. Nodded away. Go on, close him down, close him down. Oh, what a save. Keeper saw it coming, didn't he? Do you think you've got the depth for the Christmas congestion? Are we out of the cups? We are out of the FA Cup. We're not out of the FA Trophy. No, I don't think we have enough squad depth is probably the answer to that one. Xander Deer. Coulson. Okachukwu. Cross it in. Gilligan. Oh, Pender over the top. You know what? We've just got like these easy chances to put away, and it's like just missing them at the wrong moments. I do like a bit of Doves. It's got a bit of a Song for the Lovers by the Richard Ashcroft vibes to it. And a little bit of like Editors as well, possibly. Coulson. Deer goes down, no penalty. Oh no. Well, there we go. That was fun while it lasted. Damn it. Openda. Oh. Corner, come on. Keeper's got that one all day, hasn't he? Hansen, that's the keeper that we liked, wasn't it? Get a tackle in, get a tackle in. Oh, come on. Flags, please, ref. It is up. God for that. Yeah, white numbers on a white back. It's intentional. Just as a nice way of sort of like. Yeah, it's just a nice way to sort of trick everyone to go like, who you marking? Number, don't know. Yeah, only sixth, I'm afraid. Ooh, right, okay. We were unlucky, I think. That was. We should have got 3 points there, shouldn't we? Still going to be. It's where are we? December. Oh, here's where it all gets a bit like, you know, a bit interesting, isn't it? Because as Lulu Buster said there, have we got the squad for the December congestion? Are other clubs going to start looking at us after the whole Gateshead chat? You know, being like, I wonder whether TJ's the man. Maybe rest days. They can see their employer for rest days. Yeah, I'm paying them upwards of 14 quid to play football. You know, they can check the window cleaning business, see if they can have a morning off. Right, third round of the FA Trophy. This could be something that might help us with our planning for the season. So let's put Jallo on. Let's put Graham on the bench. The FA Trophy is just a sort of a distraction, isn't it? Bindley's twisted his knee. Brilliant. Okay, let's get him off then. Where are Altrincham? Are they in the division above us? They are, aren't they? There's Mike Flight inside the Jallo. Gomez is away. Okachukwu. Corner. Apparently not. Apparently not. Bernard Ferguson. Billington. Or Pender. Oh, we knocked it through. Billington hasn't followed his run. I was going to say, now he's out of position. Yeah, now he's out of possession. I tried to commit men forward and it's like, wrong time. Fredinho, how long have I been doing this save? Since the game came out. Yeah, since launch, we've been and we've not been anywhere other than National League North. We've just been here. And we're still in National League North. 8 seasons in and we haven't moved. But, you know, we nearly got a job at a team that are lower than us, so there's that. So it's not all been bad. We finished 4th once. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It's disgusting. Yeah. 4-2-3-1's disgusting. I need to change it. I don't like it. Even just the idea of it being there just like makes me feel like all dirty and horrible. Oh, there's Big Shallow. Although now is the thing going, do I put Braden Graham in that number 10 spot and see if he works there? Or do I have him as a DLF? Like a poacher, essentially. All right, Gomez is struggling. Let's move Flight out there. Let's move Gomez up top. Did Dallin just pull out a hip flask after scoring? He did. He absolutely did. Yeah. Openda goes to launch it. There's no one in that midfield to pick the ball up, though, is there? That's the problem. Are we just stepping? We're standing off, aren't we? Oh. Oh, we are pressing, actually. make our pen to the box to box, shall we? Darlington's struggling apparently. Right. He's playing well, but he's going to have to come though. Bernard Ferguson crosses in. Oh. Here we go. Ball's in. Good challenge. We're hit on the break, aren't we? Told you. I told you. In a sense, it's fine that we're getting knocked out, but it's also frustrating, isn't it? I mean, look at that. That's what I thought we were playing. That sort of. That advanced wing back's like a. It's like a sort of mega role on this year's game, isn't it? Another trophyless season. Gateshead's chairman will be loving that. Yeah, yeah. They'll be laughing. They'll be laughing up at Gateshead, going, "Oh, look, there he goes, another." Yeah, yeah. Oh God, here comes the youth intake. How bad is the youth intake going to be? Do we reckon? Oh God. Just why do we even bother? Like, should we just close the youth intake down? Should we close the youth academy down? Like, the only thing that could make this save worse would be if we were doing a youth only challenge. We're at Altrincham. Oh, no, okay, so they are in the national. That's fine. At least we lost to a side above us. Focus on the league. Kidderminster next, obviously. It's always Kidderminster. I don't know. Can we just hang in here for a bit longer? Maybe. Possibly. One less distraction, that's true. Right off the youth intakes until Premier League. That's the spirit, Llama. And at that point, they'll all just be full of Generation Foot players, won't it? Because we'll have a link up with them and it'll be perfect. Bunch of Senegalese Darlington lads. Your tier 6 and no facilities compete with Newcastle and Sunderland. Of course, your youth intakes are muck. And Gateshead. Just wait till we start putting that the funds into that youth system. Remember as well, the board didn't want to put any money in the youth system, so just remember that. Darlington don't want us to succeed.
All the funds go into the wage budget. Any youth prospects will get left behind as you move up the leagues. It's harsh, but it's true, isn't it? Darlington's wanted by Football League clubs. So's Bernard Ferguson. Apart from Nepo J, obviously, yeah. They also can't sack you for not playing the youth, so it does have its benefits. That is fair. That's fair. Coming back to my earlier question about depth, your squad is huge. It's not that big. It's just, I think we've got 24 maybe players, which maybe is quite a lot, possibly. I think there might still be some trialists in there as well, so they don't technically count. What they're not is any good. So we've got lots of players in the squad who aren't great. Lots of players as well who aren't playing, so we're sort of like maybe need to shift them out because we are spending quite a lot of money. Obviously, what's going to be depressing is when Gateshead overtake us. Oof. Oh, Dave Stead, he used to play for us. I consider a smaller squad with bigger contracts. A little bit. I consider that, yeah. I mean, look, ultimately, there's lots of things we've considered, and there's definitely a lot of things that we've tried that haven't worked. Kidderminster have now gone above us, so this has come back to bite me in the face. I was like, I should have just stayed off and been like, right, let's hold this match out. Is Llama lobbing hand grenades again? No. Llama's asking me. He's giving me things to consider because, sometimes I don't focus. It's all worthwhile questions. Some exploded in my face though. That is true. But again, that's reasonable, Oh, Bindi giving the ball away again. Are we gonna have to go 4-2-4? Are we? Stick Graham in. All right. See if 4-2-4 works. Oh, all right. I think it's bedtime. At least tomorrow we're doing wrestling. What's his when I call it quits so I don't get promoted? I think I don't know, Fredinho. I feel as though we all deserve to be stuck here forever. I don't know. Oh, Jallo's missed again. There's got to be a point when like people stop tuning in. That's got to be. It's got narrative though. It has. It has. You know. And at the minute, that's all it's got is narrative. We've slipped out of the playoffs again. FM26 Purgatory Darlo. This is like it's like Sampdoria in it. Over the top. Whatever happens, it'll be memorable. I mean, yeah. Whether it's for the right reasons or not is debatable, but I don't know. I don't know. Something might happen at some point. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, it just doesn't feel like it, does it? Doesn't feel like it. Right. Another fucking tactics nitpick then. On Monday. It won't be today. It won't be today. And it won't be tomorrow. It'll be it's gonna have to be next week, isn't it? I just can't. I can't keep looking at this screen. Let's do something different tomorrow. Right, we'll do some wrestling stuff tomorrow. It might just be. It might be the same. It might still be the same. Just chucking shit against a wall and seeing what sticks. But yeah, look at that. 2 points. 2 points away from the playoffs again. But we've only lost 2 more league games this evening. We start with 2 league defeats. We've only lost 2 more. St Albans and Kidderminster. We've beaten Gainsborough, beaten Rochdale, beaten Oxford, beaten Hitchin. But still it doesn't feel enough. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. It's crazy, this league. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Something will work itself out. Something will work itself out. It normally does. When that will be, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, we'll have to see what happens. As I say, tomorrow we're back. We'll be doing some wrestling stuff. Total Extreme Wrestling, which is going to be fun. Come and jump in and have a laugh with us doing that. Probably going to be mainly database editing, I reckon. And just see where we are. Get the defense sorted out. Big meaty men. We've conceded 1 goal a game. That's not the defense's problem. We're not scoring goals. We're not creating stuff. That's a Monday problem, right?
It's a Monday problem. It's another Football Manager thing. It's just fucking meta shite, innit? Which we're not going to do. We're not going to do that. We're going to go and raid into Mark Milligan. So go and give him some love. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you tomorrow. All the best, everyone.